Good morning, afternoon and evening, my crazies. My name's Angela. I'm the Crazy Poppy Lady and welcome back to this week's book review. Now this one is for Modern Crochet Bible. There is over 100 contemporary crochet techniques and stitches. It is by Sarah Shrimpton. I'll pop her name on screen. So come on and let's go and have a look. Right, so let's get on with the very first page. As you can see here, there is a lot of beautiful colour photographs in here, which I'm hoping will all be a full page as well. Now on our main contents, we have, of course, our introduction. We have Getting Started, which talks about your hooks, tools that you use and all about the yarn, as well as how to read patterns, charts and guides. There is Basic Stitches, Stitch Variations and Modern Techniques. Now the modern techniques cover corner to corner crochet, mosaic crochet, overlay crochet, crochet embroidery, surface crochet, fillet crochet, planned colour pooling, supersized crochet, multi-stranded ombre crochet, a crochet ribbon and cables. Then on to the little bit over here, we have got the amigurumi, the Tunisian crochet, the Tunisian interlac crochet, freeform crochet, tapestry crochet and modern grannies, intarsia crochet, plaid and tartan, a crocheting overcord and Moroccan tile. Then we come on to the general techniques, which is edging and embellishments, troubleshooting, finishing up, acknowledgements. Then there's a little section about the author, samplers and then the index. So it does look like it's got quite a bit in it. Now this has got how many pages of Gucciness? 150. I don't know why I was looking at the back, it says it on the front in the contents. Okay, so let's move on to the very first page, and again we have got a lot of different colour work in here. Oh yeah, no, that is all of it. Okay, we've also got our traditional granny down here. You all know I can spot a corner to corner a mile off, and there is already a video on my channel on how to do this stitch and this one and this one. And no, I've only just picked up this book, so it's not something I've used as a reference guide. Okay, let's move on to the next page. It's all about the hooks. There's some really cute looking ones there. Cripes, I wonder what size of yarn that one would use. Then we come on to our extra bits like our scissors, our stitch markers, buttons, pom-pom makers, threads, little eyes down here and stuffing and some other bits and pieces. All about the yarn. It is telling you all about the different styles that you've got there and the different weights as well. Moving on, it's more about yarn. So there's a couple of pages about yarn. And then you've got the guide on how to read patterns and charts and grids. Then we come on to our basic stitching. It's all about the blue on this page. Okay, so here we go. It's talking us through all of the different methods we can use. Now, this book appears to be written in English terms because we've got a double treble. There no double treble, there's a double. But anyway, as you know, it's quite easy to convert over or back to whichever style you prefer, whether it be English, American or another terminology. Okay, now we're on to the stitch variations. Cripes, a loop stitch sample. I'm evil, but I'm not that evil to you. We have got a spike stitch. We've got bobbles, we've got puffs. We've got a lot of different styles there. Well, a few, not lots and lots, but a few, just to get you going. And then we come on to the modern techniques. Now this, of course, is the corner to corner, which you guys all know There are videos up in the I button for you, tips and tricks, and lots of other corner to corner info on my channel already. Okay, and she's using the 6-chain method. Yeah, 6-chain. Lots of photos there. She's showing you how to make a star pattern up for a cushion using the corner to corner. Then we come on to mosaic crochet. And then how to do a rainbow wrap using, of course, a mosaic crochet method. Then we go on to overlay crochet, a mandala. Sorry, no chance I can pronounce that top word, but you guys all know what I'm like. Okay, so again, more info there. Then we go on to a section about crocheted embroidery and how, of course, you can make a plain stitch look a bit more appealing with a little bit extra on the work. So there we go. And here she's showing you a finished sample. And the charts and everything on how to do it. Then a section on surface crochet. This is always a good little trick to know. Even if you're working on amigurumi, it means you can up a basic amigurumi pattern and just by using this technique and then crocheting into it. It's how in the past I made a teddy bear using a simple pattern, but then with a little bit of shaping when it came to stuffing. And then using this technique I was able to actually add a mouth to my teddy bear. I can possibly find it at a later point to show you, but I didn't actually get round to writing the full pattern down and all the changes and stuff, so I couldn't class it as my own. Okay, then we have got some coasters using variations of stitch work there. Filet crochet, lace mat. So it's quite nice actually. It's giving you the sample and telling you how to do it, and then it's following up with a project as well. So we've got the planned pooling, which is here, and then a project, which was a scarf. Okay, moving on to the supersized crochet, or what some of us know as arm crochet. And the project there is a festive wreath. Ombre crochet. A ribbon and cables. And a hat pattern. You've all seen that, so I'll scoot through. Then we have a cowl pattern. Then she moves on to amigurumi and explaining all the different steps on how to get started. And look what she's made. Okay, so that is, yep, that is the next pattern, which is a no drama llama. I know somebody who'd like that. Okay, and then we have a Tunisian crochet section. So of course with this one, in some Tunisian patterns, you're able to just use your standard hook, but for the majority of the Tunisian crochet you do need an extended hook. Oh, I sounded like I knew what I was talking about. But basically it just means it's really long. It looks more like a knitting needle over with a crochet hook end on it. And the pattern that she's popped in for this one is an ombre purse. Okay, now this is the one that I was saying that's already on my channel, or a variation of it anyway, and this one can also be done with just your standard crochet hook, and that is what I'm using in my tutorial. Link up there. Okay, then we go for free form crochet. I haven't attempted any of that yet. Tapestry crochet again. I haven't tried that yet. And then the pattern next up is a style bag. So it gives you all the instructions on how to do it, even down to how to make the strap and the tassel. Then we come on to our modern grannies. There's quite a lot of tutorials already out for this style, including the one above there. God, I tell you what, just hit the stitch a week in playlist. It's going to be a lot easier, isn't it? Haven't done one of these yet. Okay, and then the item that she's showing you how to make is a modern log cabin quilt. Okay, on to the next one, which is Intarsia crochet. Again, it comes with the chart and full instructions on how to do the pattern and the item. The next page is over to a plaid and tartan, which you're using an overlay, a crochet method here to make your stripes going down. That's cheeky. Right, and the next one up is a crocheting over a cord, and she explains how to do all that, again with our step-by-step instructions in words and of course in pictures. Then we have a Moroccan tile. That's pretty. Okay, now we go on to our general techniques. Why don't they put this at the front of the book? Because surely we need to learn how to do the basics. Oh no, it's edging. No wonder it's at the end. Oh dear, it's one of them days again. Okay, so we got edging and embellishments. So she's showing you how to do a pom-pom edging. We've got lots of other different styles of editing, and also how to do a section of fringing. How to make a pom-pom maker if you haven't managed to get down to your local pound or dollar store. And then of course how to do some other cute little patterns for embellishments. Then there is a section called troubleshooting, and so she explains how to do your colour joins for amigurumi and other bits and pieces, as well as a chainless foundation stitch, and invisible fastening off, and a standing stitch. We've got more info here on finishing off, and a section on how to do the whip stitch. Then we have how to join granny squares with a double crochet seam, a join as you go method. And then we come on to our acknowledgements about the author, and of course our supplies, and then our index at the end. Okay, so this book was printed by David and Childs. In the UK at time of publishing, it was priced in at $17.99. In the US, it was $24.99. If I can find any local places where you can purchase this, I will put them, that information of course, in the description box and down below. If any of you know locally where you can find it, please pop a comment in the comment section down below, and once verified I will transfer that over of course to the comment section, to the information section, so that other crazies can find a copy of this book as well. Right, that is it for me for today. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I will see you again all next week. So remember, stay chilled, stay happy, and keep crafting. Goodbye for now, everybody.